Before this video starts, before I get into what I'm about to say, do not judge me, okay? We listen,
but we don't judge.
I cannot promise you I'm not gonna break TOS. I cannot promise you that I just won't be on my best behavior. But what I can tell you is that I cannot believe my eyes. I woke up this morning with the biggest, there's no way in hell what's gonna happen has happened. Today was one of the worst days of my life, okay? Life is beating my ass right now. I am stressing now. I'm holding on by the thin threads of my hair right now. Did anybody see the producer letter, or am I the only one who knows how to read? I know Dragon Ball fans don't read, but I need y'all to read this. Did you see the new unit? Kale and Caulifla. Listen, Kale and Caulifla are good. Once you read the kit, once you see what's going on, I got big grins. No, okay, no. I don't want to hear that shit. I can't talk. I cannot talk right now. You know, my Universe 6 girls, Kale and Caulifla are my favorite Dragon Ball characters. You know this, bro. Everybody knows this. You see this. I mean, animations are peak. Exchangeable, peak. We look at Caulifla. She pops an active skill. Okay, cool, I likes that. We look at Kale, pops an active skill. All right, okay. Hold on. Where the fuck is Kefla? Huh? Where is Kefla? You telling me you was edging us that long, Omatsu? Are you serious? I'm going on a limb here. I'm going all out right now. I would say that Dokkan post anniversary has dropped the ball pretty much on every unit outside of what maybe hits. If we start from anniversary and we start from what they've been doing, when Dokkan Battle has to make a unit outside of Goku and Vegeta, they don't know what the hell they're doing. We have Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta. Might have been one of the worst design kits I've ever seen. They forced him slot 1. He can't do anything. He doesn't guard. He really doesn't stack. His defense doesn't get too high. He has to get super to launch additional attack, and you're gonna die majority of the time. Oh, I'm not even done. I'm not done. Let's get started on Kaioken Goku, STR Kaioken Goku, physical Kaioken Goku. Even the new Kaioken Goku sucks. Their kit making skills outside of a legit anniversary Goku Vegeta might just be one of the worst things. Who's running this shit back there? I need you to talk to me. Talk to me. I gotta get this off before I even progress it, because it's been building up for the last. I haven't even made the video. It took me 3 days to get this shit because I had so much I had to say. I told y'all at the beginning, we listen and we don't judge. So I need you to hold your word. We listen and we don't judge.
Yep, got you.
So let's look and see what they have done here. Kaioken Goku, terrible. These units are absolutely terrible. Piccolo's okay. Daima Vegeta sucks. Let's keep it 100. I do like what they did with Goku and Chi-Chi. They're decent. You know, they're okay. All the rest of these except Gotenks, buttons. STR Cell could be arguable of how his kit is designed, that it just was a meh. You know, STR Exchange Goku is cool. AGL Cell is cool. That Vegeta, no. Even him is still underwhelming. PyCon, fuck out of here. We get a desic. I'm about to slam something right now. We get an LR PyCon. Hear me out. LR PyCon. Let me bring this back to you, because y'all ain't trying to feel me right now. Y'all ain't trying to feel me. Let me go here. Let's look at this. Let's go to categories. Let's go all the way down. Scroll all the way down. Where the hell is Join Forces? Is that I know that's there. Let's go. Let's take a step into Join Forces alleys. Right? We have a Krillin, Bulma, and Goku. Youth. Right? That's, you know what, you want to say, oh, it's OG Dragon Ball, TJ. It's OG Dragon Ball. I don't give a what it is. We have a Cell in Frieza. We have a Pilaf in Mai. We have a Trunks in Broly. That's not canon. What the fuck? That's not. It didn't have. You made this shit up. We have these bitches right here. Ribrianne over an LR Kid Buu, over an LR Kefla. The two things that people been asking for this community for a while, you cannot produce. You can't produce. Why is it so hard for you to produce something with a certain substance? Like, Nobody's. Are we asking? Is that asking for too much? Am I asking for too much? We get an LR Pycon before an LR Kefla, which I don't even understand. How do you designate a specific event for him? Oh, he needed one. Says who? Why? Why? Half of you in here have never seen anything that had to do with Pycon and Goku. Half of you didn't even know this form even existed. Super Saiyan Goku Angel Super Kaioken. That is just too much for some of y'all to even pronounce 3 times really fast. Am I still ranting? Yes, I'm ranting. Every Kaioken Goku that's dropped this year has been buns. Every single one that is dropped this year has been buns. And you've designated a good portion, a good slot for units, designated for what? Horrible design kits. Like I told you, outside of Goku and Vegeta Anniversary, most of the units on here are buns. Like, it's crazy to me how that's even a thing. And everybody's like, Gogeta and Vegeta sells. They do sell in Dokkan. I get it. I get it. The first female Super Saiyan, Kale and Caulifla. Mechanically, if you want to make something up, whatever you want to do with the what ifs and the shit, I don't care. A fusion, one of the most peak fusions here. I mean, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla versus Ultra Instinct Sign Goku. That Kamehameha broke the internet. We have a moment that's breaking internet and we can't get no substance in the meantime between those two, which I'm not getting. Tournament participants only fit the agenda for Kefla. Like, are you just saying, hey, we want to save Kefla for anniversary? If you just would say that, I'm cool. But the fact we have no Kid Buu, the LR, the fact we have no LR Kefla, Omatsu. This is what I want you to do. And it's the last thing I'm going to say. This is what I want you to do. I want you, when I die, I want you to lower me in my grave with the rest of everybody who's going to do that so you can let me down one last time. One last time. Because no Kefla is absurd. All right, I'm done. I got that out the way. I've been holding on to some shit for a minute. I just been letting things ride, but that right there, that not no Kefla really caused me damn near to crash out. You should have heard me as soon as it happened. I couldn't even tweet because I was so mad over here. Because I was anticipating, I was like, it's gonna be 100 videos in a row.
Stop the cap.
The day we get a Kefla, it's 100 videos of Kefla. That's all you gonna see on my timeline. She's gonna make every single fucking team. Okay, every single one of them, full power, miraculous awakening. You have tournament participants, universal survival saga, pure Saiyans. I'm sure they're gonna be on pure Saiyans. Even if they aren't on pure Saiyans, you know, fuse fighters, Patara, like transformation boost, whatever they gonna put on there, they're gonna make up with. It's fine. I am not disappointed with Kale and Caulifla unit. Let me get that out the way. I'm only disappointed that we got no Kefla. That's the difference here. You know I'm about to glaze the hell out of Kale and Caulifla because they are my 2 favorite characters. Kale first, Caulifla second. I don't care, argue with your dog. This Universe 6 category is just abysmal, bro. I can't. Let me do. I can't even talk, bro. I can't even talk. So we have hit here, Universe 6 Rapid Growth Accelerated Battle. These are all Kefla and Kale, and that's all their categories right here. You have that. Okay, but Universe 6, please explain to me, what am I supposed to do with this team? You can't, most of the units in this have dodge built in their kit. You know, you get a certain amount of key spheres with her, you dodge. You do whatever, almost similar, you dodge. She's pure dodge. Most Caulifla units have been pure dodge. You know what I'm saying? It's just she dodges, their ability to dodge, hits reliant on dodge. It's like you get into Jiren fight, you know, any bit of even fight hit, the dodge canceling phases that they're going to have and put it Among Us is going to be very detrimental to this team's success ever. So it like, I don't know I don't know. I mean, they easy-aid, what was it? They easy-aid Path to Power Goku, right? Let me see when was his like date that he released, right? So Path to Power Goku came out 2023 2-1, right? February 1st, he came out. He got an easy 8 less than 2 years and a month or so. So 2 years and a month later, he got an easy A. So we go all the way back and we look at Universe 6 with Kale, unless they do something different here. Kale has been released. I guess if she did get an easy A, it would be had to be a little bit later. It hasn't been quite 2 years yet, so she wouldn't get an easy A. I mean, they could, but I just absolutely doubt it. So we have, what's the best possible team we can run here? Universe 6 hit. You're not running them. You're not running this guy. So you got 2 units. If you wanted to bring them for stacking purposes, because they both could be ran next to each other, they could stack. But they wouldn't do that amount of, it's like, it's not going to be worth it now because she might have, what does she raise? Is it raise? Yeah, raise attack and defense. So she'd have turn 15, she'd have 900K. I mean, and she's guarding. Woo! That's Jiren supers for 30 million. You're going to die. That category sucks. Caulifla, I do like that before receiving the attack within the turn, damage reduction 20%. So you put her in the first slot, she has a 60% damage reduction after she evades, or 20% before. So she has a possible chance of 60% before receiving the attack, right? And that's just cool. She's obviously, you put her in the second slot, you get hit with an AoE, she's going to evade that because, I mean, she's going to receive an attack for the first time within the turn, she evades it. So the first super, that INT Jiren, she's going to dodge that completely. And that's just without her having anything else involved into this kit. You know, I do believe I will probably build them full dodge, and maybe a few AA, but mostly crit. I don't really see any guaranteed crits here. So probably no crit and full dodge for me. I like that. After evading attack and defense 120%, launch additional super attack and damage reduction 40% for 6 turns. So 23 key spheres obtained. She evades all enemies' attack. That is good, but I would assume that's probably going to be starting from the 6th turn. Changes all key spheres to physical. So that may be the only way when that happens here, because I just don't see that. At first I thought it was 23 key, but you know, Dragon Ball fans, we got to read a little bit more than that. Every attack performed, key +2 up to +6, attack and defense 40% up to 120. This is cool. I like this. It's more like if you really want to dodge, and for that defensive purposes, you use Caulifla, you know, for that. And then I would assume for Kale, it's more offensively. So we look at this, and I mean, look at her categories. Full power, that's because of Kale. Gifted warriors, I believe they'll probably be on that. Bond of friendship, you know, it's both of them. Master evolution, yeah. Power beyond Super Saiyan. Super bosses finally get a buff. Miraculous awakening, that's Kale. Uncontrollable power and rage is Kale. So these 3 are for sure Kale. So I can believe that. Full power, I want to say full power is Kale, but I do know that side where it can be activated from the 6th turn. 6 turns, by the way, is just an insane thing. I would assume that if you're playing Festival of Battle, which I'm sure you can bring them into Festival of Battle considering what Kale actually does, but Battle Formidable Foes, yeah, you're not going to see Kale ever. You're not going to see, because I mean, you're not going to really be in there to, I say ever, but six turns on one, like, I mean, 6 turns on one fight is just too long anyway, so I doubt it. So, and then she has an active skill, Universe 6 category allies, key +1 attack and defense 16% in battle. So you know how you would crush the Patar with Vegeta. I would assume that you would stay on this side, Universe 6 category allies. So we were running a Universe 6 team. 16% attack and defense in battle is nice, but it's not nice enough for me. All right, so right here, it says on her ultra super attack, she greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and raises chance of evading enemies' attack by 26% for 3 turns. So if she did 1 ultra super attack, that's a 26% chance of evading, right? and it's still within the 3 turns. So the next time she comes back and she does a super attack, that would be a 52%, right? And then it would just go off to 26% until she does another set for the ultra super attack, right? Do you get what I'm saying? Like if we do an ultra super attack, it loads for 3 turns. So when she comes back the second time around, it hasn't technically been 3 turns. So the 26% should still be in effect. She does another super, it's 52, and it can kind of keep going. So she would have a 52%, which is okay. And did I see something? Is she guarding? Caulifla is not guarding at all. So she has some damage reduction, but she's not guarding, which is kind of tough. But realistically, if we build her at full dodge, she has a chance of evading after doing a super. She should be okay. Kale is a dog off the leash. So she can perform an exchange with Caulifla, obviously. After 6 turns, attack and defense 200%, she guards all attacks, right? When attacking for the first time within a turn, she performs a guaranteed crit. I'm still gonna build her full crit, and I'm still gonna have full dodge, right? When activating the active skill or attacking with 24 key, attack goes up 200%. When receiving the attack, defense 66% for every key. Here's the thing, on her actual key wheel, you know that's 24. Some of y'all, I'm sure you know, when you get to do an ultra super attack, you get 18. So I'm assuming, based off what it's saying, that when she has a full key wheel, it would be 66% times 24.
Yeah.
And then you would get like 1,584, something like that, right? And then when you get that, that's how much defense she's going to have. And I would say, I would assume if she's having about 300 or 400K, she would have that, and she'd probably be around anywhere between 3 to 4 million defense with guard. If she has Super Saiyan 4 Goku on turn with her, she gets the 10% damage reduction and a 70% increase on the defense because she is power beyond Super Saiyan. And then if we obtain 23 key spheres, then we launch 2 more additional attacks or super attacks. So she's going to be super attack, super attack, super attack. I'm assuming that we're going to launch 1 super attack, which is ultra. Then we have the 6 or more keys for obtained. That's going to be 2 more. So that's 3. If we get 23 keys for obtained, that's going to be 5. And I'm sure if we have AA in our kit, she's probably can launch 5 to 6 different super attacks if we able to get 23 key obtained, which is going to be very difficult to do at all times. And what makes her so godly is that she causes ultimate damage to enemy, key +6, and attack 40% in battle. 40% attack. I mean, I am selfish. I'm all about big dick numbers and doing big dick damage. Okay, so 40% in battle. Mind you, 40% in battle. Let me go here. Can I back out of this? I think when she performs a super attack, I want to say it's massive. So massively raises an attack for 1 turn. So that first ultra super is going to be ginormous. And then she's going to keep greatly raising her attack and stuff after that. Mind you, she has buffs from other units. She has the super Gogeta buff doing plus 54% attack and defense. Once he popped this active, don't let me get 2 Gogetas on rotation with her. And she's so versatile. I know you can say I'm glazing, but she's so versatile because they aren't restricted to Universe 6. Like they used to be, you got to have a certain amount of Universe 6 category allies to do this, to launch additional tag. It's none of that anymore. They can just use whatever they want. And it's that's peak. Now I'm glazing. Absolutely.
Did you hear this guy? He's glazing.
So once she does a ultra super attack, it raises chance of performing a crit by 26% for 3 turns. So we don't have to go full crit, but I do want to, even though it raises it. And if we do, what's the 12 key? 12 key is she's going to have a chance to evade the enemy's attack and a chance of performing a crit. Okay, so I do think that evasion is going to come in handy. That's why I'm going full dodge with her. But I might want to add a little AA, more crit, because Caulifla is not going to do no crits at all. And then Kale, she's just a monster So I would take Kale with 4 million, around 4 million defense. She's guarding. She can hang in Festival Battle. She's not going to struggle with anybody except Gogeta and Gogeta and Vegito. But during that time anyway, any unit that gets supered by Vegito that don't have Vegito or Gogeta there, they're going to die. So I like her chances. I think that she's a Festival Battle unit. They don't really have to stack there, but it's kind of weird. I just wish they were stacking. I wish we got a Kefla. I don't know what is going on, but I had to get this off my chest before I even make any other video because it was just burning me up inside. I'm looking forward to this unit this week, and I'm probably going to upload 5 videos in a row. I don't know what it means for us for the for Tech, Caulifla, and Kale. I would assume that they're getting an easy A. Maybe this is what we're coping with Kefla for, which I mean, I guess they're definitely due for an easy A, but bro, this kid is atrocious. When there's a Universe Survival Saga category, enemy attack 60%, like it's ass. So hopefully they figured out Omatsu. Hey, stop making bad units. Stop making terrible kits and release the hype. You hear me?
Would you
release it?